What it do, y'all? It's your girl, Jay.
And your boy, Duna.
This is another episode of Keeping It Real with Jay and Duna. So what we talking about today?
I don't know. Forgot already.
We got some notes on here. We'll just probably look on there and see. How y'all doing? How y'all weekend went? Or how's your week starting out? Hopefully it's been good for everybody. Almost August, y'all.
We're gonna talk about Adam 22. Y'all don't know who that is. He got a podcast too. His wife and what's the dude's name? That black dude. Anyway, she a porn star. The black dude a porn star too. So we've been debating back and forth. It ain't even no debating back and forth.
Just talking about it.
I was just saying because she haven't had sex with a man in a minute, I guess, and I don't know all the details. This is what I've just been seeing.
They're married.
Adam 22 and the girl married, but Adam allowed Lena, I think her name is, to mess with a man for like a couple million, like 5 million or something, 5.8 or something like that. I was just at the point to where I'm like, I don't care what type of money it is or whatever the case may be. Ain't no other man finna be messing with my woman like that. Married or not, I don't care. Like, so, yeah, if you wanna go get that money, okay. As soon as you get it, I'm gonna divorce you and I'm getting half.
Just only prenup, my guy.
No, do you got one now?
So, I jokingly say that
no,
I would do
don't.
it. I do.
She don't because when everybody else agrees, she be like, yeah, I do.
What I said was, like, yeah, jokingly I said I'd do it. But in actuality, I feel like that wouldn't be... The biggest thing behind it is, like, I just feel like I have kids. I have little younger siblings, and I wouldn't want my siblings or my kids to view me in that type of spotlight. Because it was so big, like, a couple weeks ago. Like, everybody was talking about it. They were leaking little snippets about how she did some nasty stuff. And, I mean, I guess that's what a porno is about. But, like, I wouldn't want my kids or my younger siblings or younger kids that look up to me to see me in that type of spotlight. But yeah, jokingly I said, oh yeah, I do it. 5.8, shoot, it'll change our lives. But
and that shouldn't even come joking across your mind.
But in actuality, no.
Actuality or joking, it shouldn't even be no thing.
Money isn't what they say. All money isn't good money.
Joking,
so
it is.
I
don't care. I don't know. We done.
And I feel like how explicit in the things, like the details of what she did, and like I wouldn't even want another man to do that. Like I wouldn't even feel comfortable.
I wouldn't even want you back after that.
Like I wouldn't even feel comfortable about another man like doing all that.
No, I'll let you tell it for 5.8. You doing everything. It don't matter.
You wouldn't?
No, I wouldn't.
Well, they offer you 20 million.
Like you said, all money ain't good money.
So 20 million, you wouldn't even think about pulling it out.
Mm-mm.
What if they wanted a picture for 20 million?
They can get a picture. That ain't nothing.
A picture though.
That ain't nothing.
You my husband. They don't need to see that little eggplant.
Okay, but you won't let a nigga fuck on you.
I didn't say me. Don't put me.
No, we talking about that situation.
No, me no.
Okay,
jokingly, yeah, I said I would.
Would you send a picture for 20 million? Yeah, okay then.
I might show a little something for 20.
She just be talking out the side of her ass.
Nah, I don't know. Those things I really have to think about because, for one...
Think about what?
I'm just saying, like...
You don't gotta think about it, no.
I'm saying, like, people don't think about it. They just do it because the money sounds good. But, like, you send this picture for 20 million, but now it's all over the internet or... You know what I'm saying? Like, it's deeper than what you think. At the moment, you'd be like, yeah, for the money I would. But, like, your stuff all over internet. They leaking your video. They selling your video, producing money off it. Nah, I'm good on that.
That ain't just, nah. I wouldn't, to answer the question, no.
Alright.
You gotta have morals and respect, not downplaying or talking about how you get your money, but it ain't me. It ain't me.
It's especially if you're married. I just feel like that you just can't cross the line.
But that's
like that.
just something they agreed on. That's their thing. We don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't.
Don't say you
Joking
don't
or
like
not,
I do.
I don't.
You know I don't.
Joking or not.
Anyways, next subject. Next case.
No. So we're gonna end that one.
What are you guys'
Yeah, what y'all think about that? Because I know a lot of y'all, I'm gonna do it. Give me $1 million. We know.
So if you're a man, would you do it? Would you do it? If you would, explain why. If you wouldn't, explain why. If you're a female, would you do it? Explain why or not. I just want to hear your guys' opinions and thoughts about that too, because it's really like it like what they called it shook the internet, like how big that was like a couple weeks ago. I didn't even know who she or he was.
She didn't know none of them.
I didn't, and then everybody was talking about it. I'm like, who is it? So I think it was the Shade Room had posted. I'm like, 5.8, man, Christ, like Jesus. And then, so my dad was telling us about it too, and he was like going in depth, like what he did, the guy, the black guy did to her and everything. I'm like, ooh, no.
Anyway, we supposed to be moving on.
Sorry, y'all, sorry.
See what I'm talking about? She in tune to it. She curious.
I'm not in tune.
She curious.
I'm not curious.
Another thing we wanted to talk about is like, if a man give another man props, that ain't considered dick riding. Like, that's what's wrong with everybody now. What is it called? Your pride is too high. Mm-hmm. Your pride, like, it's okay if you see somebody doing good or they going a path you trying to go down and ask questions or get help. That don't mean you begging or just, like, I don't know what's wrong with people nowadays, but it's like, if you give somebody, like, say they doing good, you like, man, I like what you're doing, keep it up. Then it's home, but man, get off his dick, you riding. That's hate.
How I feel about it is like we're grown. We're all fighting and trying to obtain goals. And I feel like if you see somebody on their shit, if you see somebody doing what they supposed to and like going above and beyond and actually reaching their goals, you should give them the pat on the back, like, man, you doing what you need to, like, you really handling your shit.
Especially if you know somebody's story, where they came from, and they came from nothing. You like, dang.
Not on no like, oh man, I ain't finna tell him he doing good or fuck what she got going. Oh well, it ain't me, you know. That to me is like envious. Like, you hating low key. Like, I've never been the type of person, even if I don't mess with you, like, I point out like, oh, she got her degree, she doing her thing, she bought a house, like. She really doing her thing. Like, I
wonder how I can get into that. Like,
man, give me some pointers. I'm always open to like learn, and I don't care. Even if it's like an accomplishment of like you paid your car off or you just got a new car. You went from riding the bus all this time to getting a car. You accomplished something. I'm gonna give you a props on that. I've never been that type of person. But like nowadays, this generation is just like messed up in their head. Like, they just be thinking like, oh, if you tell somebody they're doing good, you're dick riding, or you just kissing ass. Like, that's not even what that is. Like, so many times people around us be doing that, and it's to me, it's hating. It's envious. You don't want to see the next person shine or win, so you. And sometimes some people look forward to you telling them, like, not look forward to it, but like they needed that reassurance, like, yeah, I'm doing what I'm supposed to, like. You know, because it feels good when somebody does tell you, like, I've been seeing you, I've been watching your progress, and you progressing, like, good job, keep going. Because sometimes you need that to let yourself know, like
you
keep
thinking,
pushing.
like, you know you doing all right, but it's like when somebody actually tell you, like, I see you doing good, you be like, oh, damn, okay, make me want to go harder now.
Because sometimes you get discouraged, you know, like,
all the time.
You get discouraged and be like, man, I feel like I need to go harder, or I'm not doing what I'm supposed to, or whatever the case may be. And then you hear somebody tell you that, and you like, oh yeah, I'm finna level up again. Like, I don't know, reassurance is good.
It do. It feel good that somebody else, you don't, and then most of the time people you don't even know. Mm-hmm. Your family for sure, shit show ain't gonna tell you like, damn, you doing good, unless they like older and out the way and they see you and they don't see you, and then they see you again like, damn, okay. Yeah. But other than that, they ain't gonna say shit.
That's why me and Duna, I ain't gonna lie, we tell people all the time, like, you on it, you doing good. I try to motivate people because I need it sometimes. I ain't gonna lie.
All the time.
I ain't perfect. Nope. But hey.
You want to pick one?
I will.
But yeah, it ain't. I mean.
Did you mark? Okay.
And I'm a little sick too, so. Man, I don't know what it is with this Spokane weather, but the morning time be a little chilly. Then it gets super hot, and I'm like, man.
Okay.
I got my nose running.
So this, it's kind of like 2 in 1, but I've been wanting to speak on this for a long time. Running a business and how family will go as far as supporting, like not supporting you, but a stranger that you don't know, never seen you, will support you before your family does. So running a business, I think these will be the next 2 topics and we'll be done with this one. But so me and Dunas had what? Two businesses? Two businesses. And it wasn't easy. There's a lot that goes on behind the scene that nobody sees. As far as bills, as far as products, employees, payroll, if that's the type of business you run, scheduling, and all the little minor things like
kids.
Yeah. But
you can keep time. I need some tissue real quick.
It's just, I'm trying to like break it down to you guys. So in a business, you got to find a location. So once you find a location,
prime location.
And a good location. You don't want it to be in an area where people are going to feel uncomfortable to come and get a service done. So that's step one, finding a location. Once you find a location, if you're going to have employees or partners, that's something else. So the employees and partners that you pick, you want to make sure they're reliable. You want to make sure that they're business driven, just like you are, in order to run a business correctly. After employees comes clients. After clients comes booking details, like how you put your appointments and where they can, schedule appointments and stuff. Then it comes the bills inside the shop. Then it comes, if you have payroll. So it's like not even including supplies, materials, lights.
My main thing about running a business is like when people come to get a service done and they want a deal or something. It's like, bruh, I went to school. I got a license to do this.
How long did it take you to go to school for what you went to?
Which one? Because I done been to school twice.
Well, let's just say for barbering.
It took me 8 months. 7-8 months to do that. I had to pay to go to school. Financial aid, yeah, you got to pay that back. It ain't free.
How much did it cost?
$13,000.
So, $13,000 to get licensed to be able to perform a service that may take an hour. But look,
paying for the test.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll come out about $14,500 after everything. And then, like you said, go to school for 8 months to perform a service on you for an hour, but literally cost $14,000. And another thing, like, I don't like when people be like, oh, well, I wouldn't have done it like this, or you should do this, or you messed this up. Don't tell me if you don't have a license or if you didn't go to school for that specific thing. Because it's like, annoying ain't even a word, because you don't know what you're talking about. I actually have experience and knowledge in what you think.
Another thing I want to talk about too is pricing. If we set a price, that's our price. Go somewhere else. For her, for instance, she do dreads and stuff. Her price is her price. Her price is the base price. You go to someone else, her base price is per hour over there. So y'all want to come over here and complain, $80? You getting the deal, nigga.
Speaking on that, I feel like sometimes I jip myself because
all the time.
I got the product that I use for people's hair in general is $60. $60. So just say I charge you $80 to do your hair. I just basically covered the product. I didn't what is $20? That's no profit. That is no profit. On top of that, I gotta pay for if I wash your hair. So the materials to wash your hair.
That's another thing too.
Like,
you go to another salon or something, they charge $30-$35 for a wash.
A deep condition.
You want a deep condition, that's a different price.
Like,
you want to come here with your hair not took down, not washed.
And I
like, bruh.
It's running a business. I feel like I said, it's a lot that goes into it. It's
and then everybody think you're rich.
Yeah, and it's a lot that's behind the scene that everybody don't realize. Like, I still got other stuff I have to pay for, like the bill to run the business, the rent for it, the materials,
lights and water, just like at the house. And you got your house stuff. You got 2 sets of bills of each of everything. Like, y'all don't understand. So and then my time is valuable, because if you got an appointment at 10 o'clock, you want to show up at 10:30. I make my appointments 45 minutes to an hour. If you come at 10:30, now I'm pushing my 11 o'clock back, then my 12, then my 1, then my 2. No, we not finna do that.
And see, I came to the realization, if you want to come, first off, it's a late fee if you come late.
Man.
Or you got to reschedule if you don't want to pay, because most of the time y'all don't be wanting to pay.
Or you finna pay double, because
you're taking somebody else's time.
I'm gonna have to accommodate my next client. Matter of fact, you finna pay for his cut. and I charge $40, so you gotta come out at $80, and then y'all be complaining so much, bro. I say if you bring somebody out, knock 10 off, or you bring 2 or 3 people, 20 each. Y'all still complain about that. Like after I get done, like my season over with at my other job, I got 2 jobs. My season over with at my other job, $40 a head. I don't care who you is. I'm not playing that no more.
And that's another thing. So I guess that goes into the family part.
'Cause I've been lenient, too lenient.
Oh, also what I was gonna say is the whole time. Like he said, people will come and want to get braids, but they got a head full of braids. So I gotta take them out. So that's taking about 20, 30 minutes. Then you want these.
No, can you wash it too?
Then
you didn't say nothing about
after
that.
the wash, you want Allen Iverson braids, but you only want to pay $40.
And you got this much hair. Like, come on now.
And then it's like I'm not a big like. I tip because I understand how it feels, but I don't expect nobody to tip me. But if I'm going above and beyond of your expectations, I expect you to tip me, especially if you don't have hair and
if you
make
doing
your vision come true. Then I feel like you need to show me you appreciate me. Like,
if I'm doing extra stuff that you didn't book for, yes, I damn well expect to be tipped. Like, come on now.
It's been coming a problem a lot lately.
It
or
is.
People booking and
they booking with you and want to get in my chair right after. That ain't how we do that.
They book with me and don't come to their appointment, but then hit me up and be like, "Oh, my bad. Give me this long, exaggerated story.
Don't care.
Oh, my car crashed and I'm in the hospital, but I'm gonna be out tomorrow. Is there any way you can get me?" Type stuff like.
Can you give me tomorrow night at 9 p.m.?
Like, it's so annoying. And then I have kids, so I'm not during the week after 4 o'clock. I'm not doing nobody's hair.
Man.
Even on the weekends, like. I sit here and start my day at, for some people, 9 o'clock and don't finish till 5, 6 o'clock. I'm not going later than I have kids.
Then you still want to come late.
Like,
can I book your last appointment? Yeah, 2:30. Depending on what you getting.
So that part right there in itself, it's annoying, you guys. Like, I just feel like you guys should put yourself in somebody's shoes when it comes to a service type job.
Do you go to work and work hard and then they give you half your check? Do you go to the store and ask them, can you get a discount on your grocery $200, you want to pay $50? Do they do that?
Or another thing, people be like, how much is it? They've been coming to me for 2 years. How much is it?
The same price. And if I throw somebody a deal,
don't expect the same
yeah, like
thing.
I can do that. Like if somebody come to me, we talking good time, whatever, woo, and they done they $40. I'll be like, just give me 20, or don't even worry about it, this one on me. That don't mean every time you come down and sit down, it's gonna be the same outcome. And then that don't mean you tell your homeboy, I mean, I don't care. Oh yeah, I got a free one. Now he coming. Hey, can I get a free cut? No.
So the whole family.
That's up to me.
Oh my bad. The support's next. I feel like. So we started our first shop in 2020. And the level of support that we had when we first started, we had some family members help us set up the chairs, paint,
yeah,
you know, stuff like that. But as far as like support, like actually coming and getting services done, we didn't have none of that.
I feel like,
and I don't expect it. But if you're gonna go pay somebody else to go do the same thing that we do, why? Like, and then also on that.
But we appreciate everybody that do.
Of course,
like, you know,
of course. I'm not even trying to like speak negative about the situation. I'm just bringing light to it.
Yeah.
That we notice it, and like I've heard people say like, oh, well, I don't like how she does hair, or I don't like how she does lashes.
Take your ass on then.
And that's fine. But don't complain when you go somewhere else and your shit get fucked up, and then you want to come to
back.
me and
can you fix this?
She did horrible. She did this, or hair
she
for
charged
instance.
$200.
Hair for instance. She charged me $80 an hour. Oh well, I charge $80 as my base price.
Man.
And then it's like, I don't freestyle on nobody. I do what you show me or ask me to do. Or if I feel like it's challenging or I can't accomplish what you ask me, I ask you, do you mind if I change this? Or do you like it? Or I'm going to do it and then I'm going to show you and let me know if you like it. If not, we can do something else. I've never just been like, I'm just going to braid your hair how I want to braid it. Or I'm just going to start your dreads how I want to start them. No, I ask you, show me a picture. I clarify. I show you. I'll do a row and let you see. Oh, they're too big? Okay, I'll make them smaller. Or they're too small, I'll make them bigger. So all that, oh, she don't do it how I asked. Don't even try to lie like that, because that's never been me at all. Like, I don't like that.
And before you get up, you get the mirror. This how you like, oh yeah, this hard. I like that. Ooh, this, that. Go tell everybody, oh yeah, I ain't like, and then we see you take your hair out. Cool, you didn't want your hair in, but Okay, don't go around talking shit, talking about, oh, she did it wrong, or
And then,
he
okay,
ain't
look.
cut me right. Like, tell me before you get out the chair.
My thing is, if one of us do something that you don't like and you talk shit about it, cool, whatever. But don't ask me to do it again, especially if it come back to me. Don't ask me to do it again. And
We
then
hear everything.
When I confront you about it, you're like, oh, well, it was just for the moment. I had a party I was trying to go to, so I just wanted my hair done then. No, stand on what you say. I'm so big on that.
For real.
That's been on it this year. Like, stand on what you say. If you mean something, stand by that. Don't bitch down because I'm bringing it to your attention. I'm just letting you know I heard what you said. Like,
and then a lot of people back to like opening up shops and stuff. A lot of people popped up to show support. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just popped up to see what was going on, see how it was, or
have a comment and
come around, and then they leave. I don't know why he did that. I wouldn't have did it. Ain't what you want. It's what I want, what she want, and what my clients are comfortable doing. Like, everybody that came in the shop that we had, like, man, this mother clean. I like this.
The first shop, me and Duna really, like, on some real shit, like, we really put that we had the vision for it and made it happen. We did that shit. And it was, we have partners, but we had a vision and we put that shit together. And then the second shop, it was just me and Duna. Again, we had a vision and we put it together. We have kid clients. So if we have arcades in there, if we have kid-like pictures, it's because we have to market for our kids too. Like, it's not just adults. And that was the thing that I felt like people just misunderstood. Like, we don't just have grown people coming in there. We have kids, we have babies, toddlers coming in getting services done.
Disabled people.
Yeah, like, disabled people, elderly people. Like, it was a variety of people. So we didn't want our shop to be just set up for like young street niggas, like a hood environment. I didn't want it like that. I wanted it to be cool. Like, you can come in here, it's a little vibe. You want to go to the back, it's a little bit more, you know, like they playing good music. You come over here, it's a little more chill. It's dim lights. You know, it wasn't never like you're gonna come in and feel uncomfortable. Like the first shop, the people that we had the business with, some of the clients felt intimidated, or not even intimidated, disrespected. They
felt uncomfortable. That's what it was.
Yeah. They play music, like kids come in, they're playing music about shaking ass or drinking and smoking.
For the most part, we tried to like
eliminate that.
Some, you know, you can't get everybody on board, but it's like for the most part, we tried to
adapt to it for everybody.
Like, we knew which group of people was coming in today. Hey, we don't need to turn that on until they leave, or put the game on, or something like that. And a lot of people rock with us. I feel like a lot of people rock with us that don't know us. Like, they know us from like cut, because you can't take that skill away from me. I'm cold. I know I'm cold.
And like on that, I was self-taught. Like, I went to school. I went to Paul Mitchell as well.
Me too.
For hair. And
they didn't teach me shit.
They didn't. Like, so I was going to school right before COVID happened, and I ended up finding out I was pregnant. And so when COVID happened, I was so scared. You know, when COVID first came up, everybody was like, "Oh my God, is this like AIDS? Like, if you touch somebody, you're gonna get it?" Like,
didn't nobody know what was going on.
We didn't.
They didn't know the outcome.
It was a breakout at school, and I was, like I said, I just found out I was pregnant, so I was scared. I'm like, I'm not about to do this. Like, no. But I had finished all my core, everything that you needed. Like, I could have went and tested for my license if I really wanted to. But the reason why I held back, and I'm being transparent with you guys because I don't have nothing to hide. And the whole reason I wanted to go to Paul Mitchell was to get licensed in hair, of course. But, like, I wanted to learn more about ethnic hair.
You ain't been learning up here.
And I didn't learn a motherfucking thing. They were telling us, like, it was me and my sister-in-law that went together, and we were the only black girls in this school. And they were telling us, like, oh yeah, you gotta wet black people's hair down first before you cut it. And at the time, I didn't have dreads, so I'm like, oh no, let me show you guys. I used to wear a little ponytail, and I took my hair out, went to the wash bowl, wet it up, and I'm like, look, you cannot. My hair just shrunk up, and I'm like, you can't cut their hair like that, because if you blow dry it out, it's gonna be longer in certain spots.
Uneven,
you know, like
short.
So it was like, and then it was white women teaching us. And there was one black instructor there, but she was more of like mixed, and I feel like she just went with the flow with what they were telling her to do. So that was like a discrepancy that I didn't like. I told Jonah I felt like I need to go to school in the South or something where I know I'm gonna learn weaves, sew-ins,
all that.
lace fronts. That's the type of stuff I want to learn. I was doing roller sets
And
and
then I be tell
curves
her,
and
I be like, it be certain, like if you do hair and stuff, you know they be having like venues,
Yeah.
like barber
shows,
and,
events.
yeah, girls can go do lashes. Like
Yeah.
I've been saying, we just need to go
Pop-up
and
shops
do
and
those,
stuff.
like go learn
Classes.
stuff that we didn't learn, because I'm low key self taught too. Like I went to school, yeah, but they taught me how
They
to
don't-
cut white people hair. They don't know how to cut black people. And then we didn't have no instructor, because we had one, he quit. It was two at the time. Both of them quit right after each other because they made more money outside of teaching us instead of teaching the school all day and you ain't making no money. They size like a check once a week or something.
Honestly, schooling to me is just a waste of time. It's just a fast way for them to get money, and
Yep.
a long way for you to sit there and just either fuck up or make something out of it for real. Like, once you get out your core, them little 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks or whatever, they show you the basics and that's it. They throw you out there and just be like, go ahead and do it. Like, if you don't get it, you don't get it. It's not for you.
It ain't like it's steady clientele either.
Yeah,
It's
like we had old women
it's a
come
list.
every Wednesday.
Man,
and
on
like,
$5 days.
We doing roller sets and
Blowouts.
perms. I'm just
and
like,
I'm
I don't
like,
want to do this.
man,
Like,
that is not what I'm gonna be doing outside of school. But when you're in school, you know you gotta just do everything. But,
so the braiding, the owner, she was cool. So we had like a little day where we had to do braids because we have boxes and you have to do a certain amount and then they sign it off, whatever, you can pass it. So we had to do braids one day and I'm braiding. I feel like me and my sister-in-law was the best ones like braiding. And she comes up to me and she's like, oh, I don't like how you braid. You braid the wrong way. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? And it's like,
cornrow, you mean?
yeah, oh my God, I hate it when they say that. Do you know how to cornrow? What is a cornrow? You don't go outside in the field and see them rows of corn out there. But she just used to try to tell me like how I was doing it was wrong, but like my braids look better than yours, and you were telling me mine's the improper way of doing it. So like it really just discouraged me to like continue that. I didn't want to continue it and learn how to like bleach people's hair. Black people don't get their hair bleached.
They do, but it's not like how they do it.
Like pure like black people, they not bleaching their hair.
Let's do it this color, then go sit over there for 2 hours, do it this color, then do
They
it
might,
nothing.
yeah, they might get a lift and then like put some burgundy or something in it, but they not finna go gray, white hair. Like
they're not gonna go
doing
from black
that.
to
Like,
shiny ass silver.
They not doing that. So like I was just like, it was a turn off for me. And then like I said, they would just try to like, oh, well, we're gonna get to ethnic hair. That's what they used to say. We'll get to
Ethnic.
it.
They didn't want you to say his
Black
hair
hair.
nappy.
Or yeah, and like so we had a doll. Her name was Naomi, and they were like, her hair is very coarse.
Yeah.
And me and my sister-in-law used to be like, it's nappy, and they're like, no, that's the
It's not the
improper
term.
It's just really
Man,
coarse. That shit is nappy. You couldn't even comb through it.
And
you
when
wet
y'all
it
back home, y'all is nappy. It's back home, bitch. That's nappy. Knot it up. You gotta cut
that's
that
a rat's
shit out.
nest,
Damn.
a bird's nest, whatever you
I'll
want
be
to
like,
call
boy,
it.
y'all on the ball.
But yeah, that discouraged me from that. And like I said, I was self-taught. I've been braiding for like, I would only say since 2018, 2020, and I'd practice on us, our kids. Like that's how I was learning family. And so like I feel like I came a long way. I feel like I do pretty damn good. Like I really do. Even with lashes and stuff, went to school for that too. Facials, esthetician. I went to school for that stuff too. And like they really like, I wish, if you guys know, you know, like when you go to school you really don't get taught anything. Like for lashes, they didn't teach us.
They teach you the bare minimum
They
and just
showed-
throw you out there.
They literally show you how to put one lash on a single lash on your eye. But in reality, they give you a strip that has about 20 lashes on there. But in reality, people have layers of lashes. So you're not getting the correct demonstration of actually how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you practice on somebody that has sparse lashes, but in real life, they don't have sparse lashes. They have layers different. You got to tape them down, pull them apart. Like, it's just a lot more that goes into it. The only thing that I can say you actually learn in aesthetic school is, like, facials. Because everybody's face is gonna, you go through the same procedure every time. But as far as lashes and waxing even, people's hair grows different, so you can't wax everybody the same. Like, stuff like that, threading, like, I learned so much stuff, man, but it's like, I didn't really learn it. I just was more hands-on teaching myself how to do it. But
yep, watching videos, all that, YouTube.
I paid $12,000 for my aesthetic school. Probably another 15, 18, I think it was 18 for
Oh man.
cosmetology. Yeah, like I'm about 25, 30 deep in student loans, but I did it to better myself and to build myself. I have something to stand on
But I ain't
outside of
gonna
a
lie.
9 to 5.
I was just gonna say something too. Like being self-employed is way better than
Oh, yeah.
having a 9 to 5. If you got consistent clientele and
Yeah.
everything running smoothly. Like I barely even cut family. Like I cut way more strangers that don't mind and they appreciate. That's another thing. I upped my price. A lot of people left, but I got certain clientele that don't want nobody cutting their head but me.
They'll wait months.
Months, weeks.
Look,
They begging me to get them in, and I make sure I accommodate as much as I can because I'm working my other job. I try to get them in after work or
look, doing it.
Saturday. I work 6 to 7 days a week.
He was truck driving, so he went to truck driving school and stuff. And
Yeah,
he
my
was
CDL.
going. He was going like 2 to 10
What?
when he went to school for. truck
Yeah, I
driving.
wake up, go to work about 8, get off at 2, go from 3:30 to 9:30, and then do it all over every day for like 5 weeks.
Mhm.
But
And then even after he got out of school and actually started driving trucks, like people would literally wait. Like I think they waited for like a few months. Like they were like, I'm not going to nobody else. Like
I was telling them, I'm like, man, go over there, you know what I'm saying? But the ones that did, ain't no hard feeling. Y'all come back to daddy. I'll be back in the wintertime. I'll be cutting full time again.
But that's another good feeling, like your people that come back. Like I got a guy, he comes to me every 2 to 3 weeks. He don't complain. He'll get a deep condition, a wash a deep condition. He'll get his hair done, tip
And
me
get a
still,
cut.
and get a cut, and still tip me and don't complain. I never heard him complain.
I'll see y'all in a couple weeks.
I upped my prices. He didn't say nothing about it. Like
Because they appreciate it. You start weeding people out once you
Mhm.
up your prices, but y'all gotta understand, when I cut you cut 5. I'm using enhancements. I'm using all these products on y'all if y'all want them, and y'all still complain. Like everything we get is expensive. Like
and it's also inflation. Like
it is. Like everything went
that
up in
affects
price.
us too.
If we stayed at the bottom, we wouldn't have nothing.
And that's what I was just about to say. Like for instance, so inflation happened. If Duna's still cutting people for $20, he's literally making no money.
Man, everybody tell me I should charge more than $40, but I'm feeling like 40 is okay and it's comfortable for a lot of my clients.
He got
I don't
like
want to scare them off.
about $2,000 worth of equipment that he uses, and you guys are paying $40.
Man,
You're not even covering his equipment, and that's what I try to tell people. Like, I have to pay for product. If I don't have product, I can't do your hair. If I don't have tools, I can't do your hair.
the bottom line
Like-
is you can accept the price
Or
and
go
be
somewhere
comfortable with it, or
else.
go somewhere else, because it ain't no going down. I feel like next year it might go up,
And look,
and I get people that get up and give me $100,
Mhm.
$80, 60, 200. Like they get up and they don't even need the mirror no more.
I had a guy come to me twice in a week. A day, he came to me on a Monday and came back on a Wednesday to get his hair redone because something happened, and he
He
didn't
paid the full
complain
price again.
and tip me. Like
Yes.
it's just certain people, and it's like I even have people go to other people because they think I'm too high, and then they
And
come
what they
back
do?
and be complaining like, oh,
She-
she charged me double the price, or she charged me for a wash, she charged me because I had 10 braids, she charged me for this, she charged me for that. Like I said, I got a base price, and I feel like my prices are reasonable, and I feel like it's worth what I do. So, and I give you room to feel like, well, if I want to tip you 40, I still have money to be able to tip. Like, I'm not greedy. I'm not trying to be the only one in Spokane doing it. I don't care about that. Like,
Never gonna be the only one. Just like it's a
And
lot of
look,
barbers.
this girl, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't want to get this girl just for my own personal reasons. I recommended her to another hairstylist. I gave her information, her page, and all that. I'm no hater. If I feel like you can get the job better, done better than I can, or I don't have the time for it, I'm not gonna be no gatekeeper. I'm gonna send them to the next best person. I tell people that all the time. I'm no hater. I hear people, other hairstylists speaking down on me and everything, trying to steal my clients and all that.
Man,
Like,
it'd be funny.
and then it's like my clients fuck with me, so they gonna say something about it. Like, that's the crazy part. But like Duna said, the prices may go up next year, or whatever the case may be. I just appreciate everybody that does come to us frequently on a regular basis and actually appreciate our work, our time, that come to their appointments on time. Because there are a lot of people that schedule appointments, still come 20, 30 minutes late and be like, oh,
Or text you at the appointment. Hey, my bad. I
I'm about
had
to
this come up. So
cancel,
now
or-
what we're gonna do? Once we get back flowing all the way 100% back cutting and doing hair, we get back on the app and we doing. You
cancellation
gotta,
fee.
yeah, you gotta. I don't know if I'm gonna do the full price or half, because if I do the full price, you don't come, I still get paid like I had somebody. Or if I do half, I still get paid. Then you just gotta reschedule. I feel like that's fair because a lot of people come and waste your time. You could have had somebody else in that spot.
Yeah, I see it all the
Like,
time.
and then the new clients, you definitely got to send a deposit because y'all do that all the time. And I feel like y'all don't understand. You making a bad impression for me and us when you don't come, when you book and you beg. That's another thing. If you beg to get in my chair and I let you in, you better fucking be on time at your appointment. I don't care if your appointment at 11 o'clock, why would you come in at 11:02? If I'm new, I'm going to be there at 10:45 waiting. Hey man, I'm outside just letting you know if I'm, come on in, I got you. I like people that's early. If you're not early, you're late. Come on.
Or
man.
like I have people that beg doing them because like I guess they feel more comfortable hit them up, but like they'll beg them like, oh, I'm trying to get some braids done by your wife, and like set up a appointment and everything. So we have a calendar. We put you on, put your time in, whatever. I'm waiting and waiting. I'm looking at the clock like, dang, they appointment's in like 5 minutes. I don't see them or nothing. Waiting. 20 minutes go by. Oh, by the way, I'm not gonna be able to make it. Like I could have somebody else in that spot.
You're wasting my time.
I missed out on money and I missed out on time. Like I can't get that time back.
Yep.
So now I gotta bump my clients up, and the time now, because it's at the last minute, might not work.
Yeah.
For somebody.
Or I'm gonna still have to wait for them to get ready and then come to their appointment
like,
because they appointment 2 hours down the line. Like
it's frustrating, and I just hope that you guys understand like the whole scheduling stuff. It works in like a sequence. Once one person comes and I'm finishing that person, my next one's coming. Vice versa. Keep going. But when you don't come or don't say you're not coming and we just waiting, it just throws our schedule off. Like, we're going to finish later now because, you know, that whole hour time slot is just...
You knocked it off.
Messed up.
And then I'm going to start giving y'all like 2 chances if you do that no show, no call and make up excuses on your appointment time and late. 2 times, you ain't even getting in my chair no more. I'm just keeping it stacked.
I ain't even gonna lie.
I'm tired of that.
I stopped responding to people.
Yeah.
I had this dude just keep, can you do my hair? Oh, I can't come today. The time that he picked, the time and the day. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Stuff happens. Then we book again. The day comes. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do it. I got called into work. I'm not getting you now. I'm not getting you. This 2 times that you didn't basically made some bullshit up to not come to your appointment. It might not have been a bullshit, but it's coming off as bullshit to me.
Man.
It's wasting my time. So I'm not even gonna get you. Like I don't care about it. I'm not struggling for money or hurting for money. So I'll just find another client, or another client will come to me that actually appreciate it. So.
But we're gonna go ahead and end it out right here. Anything else you want to say? It is what it is. Another episode of Keeping It Real with Jay and Duna. Peace.